Day 2 of our trip brought us from Niles, Illinois to Chamberlin, South Dakota. Of course, we had that flat tire to deal with first thing in the morning, and then we headed right over to the Leaning Tower. The Leaning Tower of Niles is an exact half-size replica of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, located just outside Chicago in the suburbs. The exact town is Niles, Illinois. The tower was completed in 1934 by industrialist Robert Ilg. In more recent years, its surrounding property has been turned into a large YMCA. This is located right out front on the main drive. It's a 4-lane highway right outside the YMCA. In 2014, $600,000 worth of repairs were completed to the structure. It remained original since 1934 and was really in disrepair. The Leaning Tower of Niles houses 5 bells that were cast in Italy over 300 years ago. It is unknown how the bells ended up in the builder's possession. The bells still work and ring today, and there's an amphitheater on the back side of the structure where you can sit and watch and see a performance of them done. This was something we added onto our trip at the last minute as we were driving through. We had found in a book that we purchased a bunch of roadside attractions, and this is one of the main things in the state of Illinois. The kids and everybody were far more impressed than I thought they were going to be, and actually the structure itself is a lot bigger than we thought it was going to be. Of course you have to get the pictures like people get in Italy. The parking for this spot is a little difficult. There is a sign saying it's parking only for the YMCA. We broke the rule and went behind the YMCA where there's like a tractor trailer parking area for loading and unloading. We weren't there very long and nobody bothered us. I'm sure at peak season it might be an issue, but just plan ahead. After about 45 minutes, we jumped back into the RV and headed on our way. We had about 700 miles and 10 hours of driving ahead of us. We ended up stopping in Chamberlin, South Dakota. We found there was free parking at a spot called Dude Ranch Boat Launch. It's actually right on the Missouri River. It's absolutely beautiful. We got there as the sun was going down and took a few minutes to walk around and enjoy the sights before we had to settle in for the night. We had found this campground on a website called freecampsites.net. Under the reviews and comments of people staying here, we noticed that there was quite a few spots saying that if it rains, you need to be very careful. This river, the Missouri, is prone to flash flooding. We decided immediately that was absolutely no joke because you could see where rainwater had completely ripped the parking lot apart. There's huge ravines that were at least probably 2-3 feet deep and about 10 feet wide that sprawled throughout the parking area. There's even pictures and an account of somebody watching a fifth wheel camper get sucked right into the river after about only 10-15 minutes of raining. Luckily, we had plenty of room to camp. There was only about 3 other people camping when we pulled in, and we stayed about, 2 football fields away from the actual water, and did check the weather to make sure there was no chance of rain that night.
I got that rock to skip.
Yeah. That makes more sense. Oh, look at those back there. Oh, yes.
A couple of campers here, but right there's our rig. And so to take you the rest of the way around, you'll see a bathroom there, and they put a dumpster in, and then right back around. Easily one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. We got here kind of late. We would have liked to enjoyed it more, but
After a long day of driving, it's nice to relax, throw some rocks, hang out with the kids, cook a fresh dinner over a little camp stove we brought with us. And then the next morning, we went and checked out some of the ravines that had torn across the parking lot, walked around the lake a little bit, and then got prepared for our next leg of the journey. We had lots of big plans ahead of us, including feeding prairie dogs, checking out some presidents carved into the side of a mountain, and going to California. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and consider following our channel. Thanks for tuning in to our cross-country trip. Remember, don't wait, adventure today.